Hello everyone, and welcome to my Roblox scripting series where I teach you how to script on Roblox. In this video, I'm going to show you everything you need to know about loops. Now there are three types of loops: for loops, while loops, and repeat loops. For loops do blocks of code a set amount of times. For example, in this loop we tell the computer to run the block of code 100 times before it moves on. We set a variable I to 1, and then tell the computer to end it when it is greater than or equal to 100, and increment I by 1. You can see that the game prints the given string 100 times in the output. For loops are commonly used with tables, usually in the form of for each loops. Here we loop through every element in the table, taking the variables I and v for the index and value. We print out each index and value pair in the table. Now while loops continuously do blocks of code until a condition has not been met. So if I make a condition that is always true, that loop will continue on forever. The simplest form of this would be a while true do loop, because the true boolean is always true. One way it wouldn't last forever would be like this, where the variable keeps changing every time the game iterates through this loop, so it won't always be true. You can see that in the output, it keeps printing until the variable has reached over 10, and then stops. Finally, repeat loops are like while loops, except that the order in which the loop runs is changed. While loops check a condition, then do the code if the condition is true, but in repeat loops, the code execution runs first, then the condition is evaluated. Here is an example. There are two keywords for loops that allow more control over your loops. Those keywords are continue and break. The continue keyword allows you to skip a single iteration throughout your loop. For example, if you wanted to do code for every number for 1 to 10 except 5, you could do it like this, where you check if the index is 5 and continue. You can see that the computer skips 5 in the output because of the continue. The break keyword is similar to continue, but it exits the entire loop. For example, here this loop loops through a table of 6 elements and prints the value. But after the first print statement, there is a break call, so only one of the elements will print, and then the entire loop will terminate because of the break call. Looping is a great way to condense code. Without them, you would be copying and pasting functions almost perpetually in your scripts, which adds up over time. Now these next few tutorials are going to teach you about specific Roblox objects and concepts instead of programming patterns, so stay tuned for that. Thanks for watching, please leave a comment on how you felt on the video, and I will see you in the next tutorial.